Hey guys, it's been a while. I've been mainly making videos about my anime journal, and I just find making those videos like just so relaxing, and I'd be making the spread pages anyway, so you know, it it's the best of both worlds here, especially since when I was making a lot of booktube videos, I felt like I was making them just because I had to. That's why I haven't done a TBR in a long time. I haven't done a wrap-up in a long time. I just honestly have not felt like it. I didn't like any of the videos that I made. I mean, I cringe when I look back at those videos because they're just so bad. I don't know. I started making the anime journal pages. I really enjoyed them, and that's basically all my channel has been this year. I'm kind of taking a break from that. I have a couple of videos planned that are a bit different. This one is a book slash Redbubble haul. I've bought books here and there throughout the year, but this is like the first time I've bought books in bulk. Like I don't even know, probably about 11 or 12 books that I bought recently that I'm going to show you guys, and I have a lot of stuff from Redbubble. We're going to start with Redbubble stuff because honestly I want to see what this tapestry looks like. Oh, it has a little doggy biting his tail. I don't buy from Redbubble very often because, in all honesty, they're really expensive. I sell some of my designs on Redbubble, but like I will be the first one to admit that like I can't justify buying stuff from Redbubble when I can get it like 10 times cheaper somewhere else. Like, one of the few exceptions is when I find a design that I very particularly like, or when it comes to tapestries. I mean, this is only the second tapestry I've bought from them, and I always get the smallest size, which is still pretty big, but I just really can't justify spending that kind of money. And I have no clue why this corner is so sticky. Oh, all the corners are sticky. Is that, I don't know if that's something they do now or to help hang it or what. But anyways, here we are. I don't think you guys will be able to see this if I just hold it up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video. I'm going to get this on this nice clear wall that I cleared out today just for this tapestry. And then I will show you guys what it looks like once I get it up. As you guys can see, it's pinned at the top of the ceiling and it still drapes over stuff here at the bottom. So I'm going to have to do something about that. Like rearrange some things, do something. I really loved this design, and like the only product that I liked it on was the tapestry. Well, I should say that it was the only item I liked it on that I didn't feel like was horrendously overpriced. And I have to say, I'm kind of exhausted after balancing to get that pinned to the wall. That was ridiculous. What do you guys use to like pin your tapestries to the wall? Because right now I'm using like these I think they're like cork board, like I don't want to call them tacks, but I guess that's the closest thing to them. It's holding up this tapestry and this one over here. And they are really difficult to get in the wall, but they also hold up like a lot of weight. So, I don't know. Let me know if I have a better option other than like destroying my fingers trying to get them into the wall. So, I really love it. So that's fun, and if I ever film from this angle, y'all will see like a little piece of it, I guess. Also, like I said, these are the smallest sizes. Like the pictures they show online, like of it hanging up behind a couch, like just going based off memory, I'm not going to look it up again, and it's been like a couple weeks since I've ordered this, but to me this tapestry is like 3 times the size of what they were showing online. So if you guys want a tapestry, unless you plan on covering an entire wall, if you just have like a little section you want to cover, I would go with like the smallest size possible. But now moving on to the rest of the stuff I bought, which was a bunch of notebooks. I've bought notebooks from Redbubble before, and I never had really used them. I just started using one of them. I showed like a set of 3 of them that I got in my last stationery, like not my stationery haul video, but like going through all of my stationery stuff. But they now have hardcover journals, and I will tell you, I have already explored, like, these things are loud. I have already like opened these up and like tried to, you know, see what they are like when you open them, and they're very, very stiff. I mean, I honestly do not think I will be getting any more of the hardcover journals after I get done with these, because unless like after you use them for a while they start opening up better, but this is just really way too stiff and they won't sit at all. I constantly have to be holding it down, and I'm so afraid they're gonna well, actually this one's already partially detached from the spine, but I'm afraid it's gonna get worse. But anyways, all of these journals that I bought I got with graphing paper, because I've been doing a lot of bullet journaling and I've gotten used to like writing without lines. So I figured, why not just get all of these in graphing paper since it's available? And these are kind of like, they're just little ticks. So they're basically dots. So you can bullet journal in these easily. This first one says Against the Dark Arts and has a bunch of Patronuses on the front and back. I really like this design, but when I saw like the alternate version of the design on the notebooks, I had to get them. I loved it so much. Oh, and just a forewarning, I got, how many notebooks? I got like 7 notebooks, and the majority of them are haiku inspired. So just a warning, I am a little bit obsessed with haiku, but I can't help it. Alright, second notebook. Not like all the characters, it's like some of my favorite characters though. You have Oikawa, Kageyama, Hinata, Kenma, Kuro, Bokuto, Akashi, and they're just all hanging out with each other, and I absolutely love it. It's so clean, and for some reason this cover feels like it has a different texture than this one. I'm not sure what that is about, but I'm happy. This one also seems to open up just a little bit easier without making cracking sounds every time I touch it, so that's nice. So hopefully it's just this one and the rest of them are fine. Next hardcover notebook, I actually wanted to get in a tapestry. I actually started to get 2 tapestries just because I love this design so much. But you have Kuro, Bokuto, and Oikawa all studying at a table. I'm pretty sure this is alluding to the fact that they're in college together, and I absolutely just love this. And it makes me feel so studious just looking at it. You ever have those moments where you look at a picture, you watch an anime or TV show, or you read a book and you just feel like studying? I can't be the only one out there that feels this way. This last hardcover journal is a bit stiff opening up, kind of like the Defense Against the Dark Arts book, but this just makes me feel so calm. We got a nice reading chair, the bookshelves are being cleaned, got a nice plant in the corner, and it has it on both sides. I feel like this book, I'm thinking about joining a book club, or I may have to start a book club at my local library. So I'm thinking this will be for like our like discussions and book reviews and stuff. I honestly have to wait until my library opens up enough so the public can start groups like that again. But hopefully it'll be soon, because I'm really looking forward to actually talking to real life people. Not that you guys aren't real life people, but it's different talking to people through the internet and face to face. I'm a very face to face person. Moving on to the softcover journals, I absolutely love these, especially since the softcover journals have this like pocket folder thing in the back. And these are of course haiku designed. I love these so much. Honestly, I wanted to rebuy the designs I got previously, but 2 of them are no longer available. Oh, and that's also my last haiku notebook. That actually shocks me. This next one is My Hero Academia, and I especially love this one because we have Todoroki, I think his name is, down here with little cat ears. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Besides him being Deku, I have not watched My Hero Academia, so I don't know all the characters' names like off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure this is Todoroki. I know this is Deku. Besides Kin-chan, I can't remember his name at all. So I just got this mainly for the adorableness, and yeah, that was more than enough for me. I plan on watching My Hero Academia. I'm watching Bungo Stray Dogs right now. I've gotten bad over the years. I used to be able to watch like 10 animes at once as each new episode comes out, you know, every Friday or Monday, whenever, you know, Funimation had their new anime day releases, whatever. Anyways, I no longer watch TV. I haven't watched TV in probably, when did the Teen Wolf season 6 part 1 come out? Because that was the last time I watched TV, and I watched TV only for Teen Wolf. The last time I watched anime on TV was actually back in like 2011, 2012, and that's the last time I actively watched TV. I don't watch TV. I have a Crunchyroll subscription, and I have YouTube. That's the extent of my watching anything. And Twitch. You gotta watch Twitch. So for now, Bungo Stray Dogs is taking up my time, and you guys can expect an anime journal spread for that anime because I've only finished season 1 and I already am really loving it. Mostly the characters. But moving on to the last notebook. I gotta stop ranting. I don't know if you guys know what lo-fi is, but I was watching Amanda Rachel Lee journal, and she was, I can't even remember, she based her, I think it was her previous journal, like, I don't know what month it was. One of her journal spreads was themed after lo-fi, and it's like this study music or something, but I really like the art style. So I put in lo-fi, and you can't even see this design really. Part of it is cut off. It's actually a longer design, and I hope you guys are able to see this. It's a really nice, relaxing design, and it's just a girl sitting at her desk at night studying, and I thought it was kind of appropriate for the way I was feeling at the moment. So that is all of my notebooks, and now I'm going to have to put them all back into the plastic things because it'll bother me otherwise. I was not joking about it bothering me. I haven't actually talked in a video in a long time, and I'm not used to it. But moving on to the books, I don't know how many I got here, but the first couple are Imagine Me and Defy Me. But these are the last 2 books of the Shatter Me trilogy. I already have Restore Me up there. I do not plan on finishing this trilogy yet. I have read the first 3 books. I did enjoy the first 3 books, even though the poetic writing style did take a bit of getting used to. I did like them enough to continue reading the series. But it's also one of those things where it's been so long since I've read the Shatter Me series that I feel like I need to reread it. That way all of these tiny little details and everything come back to me, and I have a new attachment, or let's say I re-energize the attachment I had to some of these characters. Like Kenji, I remember loving Kenji, but I don't know why I loved him, so I kind of need to reread him and rediscover my love for him. He better not die is all I gotta say. Next up is A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Kramer. I didn't say, but I'm assuming you guys all know this is by Tahara Mafi. Anyways, yeah, A Heart So Fierce and Broken is the sequel to A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I can't remember the 3rd book, but it's coming out soon, and I plan on picking it up as well. I'm just not sure if I'm going to get the Fairy Loot edition, which I have in the 1st book, or if I'm just going to get the regular edition like this one. I am really excited about reading this series, but I am going to wait until I get all 3 books at least, because I have never actually read a Beauty and the Beast retelling that takes place over 3 books, and Beauty and the Beast is like one of my favorites. Moving on, I have Infinity's Son by Adam Silvera. This is apparently a signed copy. Boom. I'm actually not sure how many books are in this series, and I'm not even sure if it's complete yet. I'm not even sure when this book came out. All I do know is I saw it on sale, and Adam Silvera is, I guess I can say he's one of the few contemporary authors that I will buy and read multiple books from. Moving on, I promise I will try not to talk that much about the rest of these books, mostly because I don't know a lot about the rest of these books. I have Ink, Iron, and Glass and Mist, Metal, and Ash by Gwendolyn Clare. I think that's how you say her name. Oh, right, Scriptology. That's right. This girl can apparently like write things in a book and they actually happen. I think that's like the gist of it. Like, and only certain people can do it. And I'm not sure. I'm not going to read too much into it because I'm not sure if she creates her own worlds or she alters her current reality. That's going to be interesting to get into. Like most times, I'll probably wait until I get the last book before I actually start reading this trilogy. or series, however long it is. Last Bus to Everland by Sophie Cameron. This, I believe, is an LGBTQ novel, and it's about these two boys that meet, and one of them draws the other into Everland, and at the end he's going to have to choose whether he wants to stay in his normal, everyday, nobody cares about me or even notices I'm gone kind of life, or go to Everland with this boy, which I'm assuming he's going to fall in love with. It's a lot shorter than I was anticipating. I was like wanting like something about this thick, like I do with most LGBTQ books. But I really wanted to get a Peter Pan retelling, which is, this is Everland as in not like Alice in Wonderland, but I can't remember actually, it may be Everland that's in Peter Pan. It's been so long since I've watched Peter Pan that I can't remember what their that place is called that they go to. Second star on the right. That's all I remember. So I just been really wanting a Peter Pan retelling, which I believe this is, so I cannot wait to get to it. I also don't know if this is like a standalone or a series. That is something I do have to look into. Next I have Tears of Frost by Brie Barton. Now the first book of this I got from Fairy Loot. Heart of Thorns, that's it. Like I said, I got the first book from Fairy Loot, and it was so long ago and I haven't looked at the book really since, so you know, that's bad on my end. I'm slowly making my way through my Owl Crate and Fairy Loot TBR, but it's very slow going. But this is another book that I got on sale, and I figured if I like Heart of Thorns, then I might as well just pick up the second book because I'm going to want to read it. And I don't like taking time in between, you know, reading the first, second, or even last book in a series. I like just having it all and reading it. Few exceptions to this, like Rick Riordan and Cassandra Clare. Usually Cassandra Clare. I actually have 3 or 4 of her books that I haven't read yet. So we'll get to that. Or maybe not. We'll see. Next, I have Cloak and Night by Evelyn Skye, and this is a sequel to Circle of Shadows, I believe. And I'm not sure if this is the duology or a series either, but this was literally, like, I think I paid like $4 for this book. Now lastly, okay, not lastly, second to last, I have Dead Moon Rising, which is the 3rd book of the Last Star Burning trilogy. I believe it's the last book. And I'm not like 100% sure what happens throughout the whole series, but she's having to like clear her mother's and her name. It's like her mother did this horrible thing and she's paying for it even after her mother's died. And I'll tell you right now, the main reason I picked up the series without really knowing anything about it is the cover art. There's actually a woman in like the middle of that just floating in midair, and that's like a really ancient looking Japanese building. But normally I see anything with Japan, I am going to get it because I want to read all of the things. I am apologizing right now before I get to this last book because I know this video has been hellishly long and you guys are probably tired of seeing my face already and hearing my voice. I am very sorry about that. But the last book is this Mina and Lima version of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. And I am absolutely in love with this. I've only looked like the first 7 chapters, but you literally have like stuff that you can interact with in the book, and I love that. There's like pop-ups, and like you can fold this letter out and read it. Let's see, where is it? It's like, this is Diagon Alley. And it's like a bunch of interactive stuff. And I love it so much. I'm assuming I don't have to talk much about this book since you guys should all know what Harry Potter is by this point because of either the movies or the games or the books themselves. A few of you will probably hate the fact that I got this book, and if you guys would like me to make a video talking about everything that's happened with J.K. Rowling, where I stand with everything and whatnot, then let me know in the comments below and I will make a video on it. That way I can just get it all out and clear. But this video has been so long that I'm not going to take the time to talk about it, especially when, you know, it's not the point of the video. So yeah, just let me know if that's something you guys want me to make a video about. If you guys don't say anything at all, I'm not going to make it because honestly, it's not something I really want to talk about, but I will if people are curious. Something else that I haven't showed you guys that I just got is this book cart. It's really cute and all. I thought it was like gonna be all metal, but this is like a plastic. So this so far is all of my TBR books. I have like a lot piled back there. And then I keep all my filming stuff down there. So right now that's used for nothing but TBR books and the like, and I'm not sure if I will use it for anything else. Yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I finally got a book cart, and it's actually been immensely helpful because now I just don't have to stack things on my desk. Now I have all the extra room, and it may be a good thing that I have all of the extra room because I don't know where I'm going to put the majority of these books yet. So wish me luck with that. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!